For more than a dozen years, the Food and Drug Administration quietly allowed substandard foreign factories to continue shipping medications to the United States even after the agency officially banned them from doing so because of dangerous manufacturing failures. NewsPulse exposed the little-known practice in June. The FDA said the decisions to exempt certain medications from import bans were made to fend off drug shortages and that guardrails were in place to ensure the products were safe, such as requiring the banned factories to do extra testing on the drugs before they were sent to Americans. But the agency itself didn't regularly test the drugs or proactively monitor reports filed by doctors and others that describe drugs with a foul odor, abnormal taste or residue, or consumers who had experienced sudden or unexplained health problems. The FDA cautions the outcomes described in the complaints may have no connection to the drugs or could be unexpected side effects. But drug safety experts say that, without further study, it's impossible to know whether people were harmed or how many. The FDA kept the exemptions largely hidden from the public and has never released a comprehensive list of the drugs allowed into the United States from banned factories. NewsPulse is publishing that list today. The list provides the names of the drugs or ingredients that NewsPulse has identified as having been exempted from an import ban since 2013, and the names of the manufacturers that made them. The product names are written as they appeared on the FDA's import alert list. Most of the factories on this list are no longer banned, so their drugs are coming into the country through normal channels. The FDA lifts bans after facilities make all the necessary fixes. Some of the factories are still banned and are still allowed to send exempted drugs to the US. Those are highlighted in yellow. All told, NewsPulse identified more than 150 exempted products, mostly from factories in India. One factory in China and one factory in Hungary also received exemptions. Several of the factories make ingredients for drugs, which are then sent to the manufacturers that produce pills, capsules, tablets or injectables. To compile the list of exempted drugs and ingredients, reporters pulled historical records and used Redica Systems, a quality and regulatory intelligence company with a vast collection of agency documents. In finalizing its analysis, NewsPulse counted all the drugs and ingredients that were exempted from each banned factory. Sometimes, the same product was exempted from multiple factories and was added to each factory's total. In a handful of cases, the FDA exempted several formulations, such as a tablet, capsule or injectable, of the same drug. NewsPulse counted those different forms as distinct drugs. For this list, NewsPulse only included each drug once for each manufacturer. Generic drugs can have many manufacturers, and it can be difficult to know based on information provided on medicine bottles where drugs were made or by whom. Sometimes bottles list the names of repackagers or distributors rather than the drug maker itself. Pharmacists and possibly healthcare providers can provide additional information about the source of prescribed medications. This list is current as of Aug. 4. The FDA can add or remove exempted drugs at any time. NewsPulse reached out to all the drug makers listed here. Most did not respond.